Should you be snow shoveling during this winter weather wonderland? Is snow shoveling going to even cause a heart attack? This is Diamond Fernandez here with the HeartFit Clinic, and I'm sitting here in our clinic in Vancouver, and there's a unusual amount of snow here. I mean, gosh, the snow, as I pick it up, and it's really, heavy and thick, and is it going to cause a heart attack? And that's a big question we've been getting in our clinic here this week. And so what I want to talk about are some important things to make sure that you don't have a heart attack while shoveling snow. And this is important things. Number one, I think it's important to understand your risk. Do you have heart disease, or are you at risk of heart disease? Those are important things that we can do in our clinic, but you should understand really where your risk is. Number two, I think it's important to dress appropriately. Make sure you have proper clothing on, maybe even throwing a scarf over your mouth so you're not breathing that cold weather directly, because that can always cause a little constriction into the vessels as well. Again, so make sure that you know your risk, make sure you dress appropriately, and maybe take it slow. Maybe if you have to shovel, take it slow. You don't have to do all the shoveling all in minutes. So I know sometimes we're rushing to get out to work and whatnot, but maybe take it slow and do it in slow paces, or time yourself so you'll be able to do that. Number four, make sure that you don't make this your exercise. I know, there's so much snow out here in Vancouver, just to make sure that it's not your form of exercise. I think that would be important. So make sure you have a good fitness level to be able to do this, because if you don't, or you don't feel that you have that, then maybe ask your neighbor, or there's a lot of snow shoveling services around that can possibly even help you out with that part of it. So those are some important things. Can you have a heart attack snow shoveling? Absolutely, you could. And that's what I'm here to tell you, is make sure you take the precautions to make sure you don't do that. So another thing I always like to say, especially when it comes to shoveling snow, is maybe go for a walk around the block a little bit, or go for a walk on your treadmill at home, or a bike, just for about 5-10 minutes, and get the blood pumping so that you're preparing yourself to doing this. Because doing this type of activity, especially with the heavy snow or even the cold weather, now you're dilating your arteries to prevent any problems from happening. So those are my quick tips to help you make sure you don't have a heart attack shoveling snow. Live for you from Vancouver here, and so we're seeing a lot of snow out here in our Western Canada. Make sure that you do your best and follow these tips. And if you have any questions or comments or observations, feel free to give us a shout, and happy to go through that further. I look forward to helping you live happier, healthier, and longer.